Hey guys, and welcome back to Jeffree Vaughn. This is another Get Ready With Me, something very different for my channel. I usually, on a day-to-day basis, I like to keep my makeup very simple, quick, easy, minimal products. But I'm also a makeup artist, so that means I do have a plethora of fun products that I don't usually get to use on myself. So today I thought I would do something a little different and do a super glam copper eyeshadow look. I've been watching Jeffree Star and Miss Fame and a few others. I've been watching a lot of their YouTube videos, and I was just really inspired to step outside my comfort zone and do something very different. So today I've done a copper eye, kind of modeled it after the drag style of doing eye makeup with creating a new eye socket. If you're looking for more tutorials on how to do that, definitely check out Jeffree Star's channel and Miss Fame's channel and many others out there. If you want to see how I got this look here, then keep watching. Okay, so I am starting with toned, moisturized skin, and I'm going in with my favorite primer from Becca, the Backlight Primer. I love this. It gives just a nice healthy glow to the skin. And using my buffing brush from Real Techniques, I'm going in with the Studio Fix fluid, and I'm going to be applying that all over my skin, starting with the center of the face and buffing outwards. And buffing, 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 buff it all in. After I'm done my foundation, I like to move on to my brows to give the skin a few minutes to settle. So right now I am brushing my brows in an upward motion, and I'm going in with the Sigma Brow Powder. For a more dramatic look, I like to use more than one brow product. The powder creates volume and depth. And next, I will be going in with the Stila Waterproof Brow Color, which is more of a pen, and it gives the definition in the brow, so it gives the hair-like strokes to make them look more realistic. And brows are done, looking fab. Next, I'm going to be cream contouring today, so I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever concealer palette, and I'm going to be using these two darkest shades. Now, normally I wouldn't recommend going more than 2 shades darker, but because I'm going to be using this for photography, I want the contour to really stand out and be dramatic. So if I was going to wear this look out, I would just use a slightly lighter shade. And I'm applying the contour under my cheekbone and in my hairline, just to kind of give the face an oval appearance. And I'm using a small foundation brush from Real Techniques. And I'm going to be contouring my nose today, so I'm pinching the brush. You can use a smaller brush if you wish. I just like to kind of keep my brushes to a minimum. So that is a way that you can use a brush in more than one way. Just pinch it to make it smaller. And again, I'm doing this for photography purposes, so that's why I'm contouring my chin, contouring my nose. On a normal night out, I wouldn't do such a heavy contouring. And excuse the funny faces, I think I look ridiculous with contour on. So now I'm going in with a Real Techniques damp sponge, just dampened it with some water, and I dipped it in the leftover foundation. I find blending it with your natural shade kind of helps it blend a little more seamlessly, and it makes it look less harsh. And blending out the neck. Again, for this photography purpose, I'm dragging the contour down the neck to really create a heavy shadow. I would not do something like this for a night out. And contour is complete. Moving on to the concealing slash highlighting. I'm using my Makeup Forever concealer palette again, but in the lighter shade, and I'm going in with the lightest shade of that palette. And doing a little bit of reverse contouring on the nose, again for photography definition. And for this product, I prefer to use my finger to blend out the under eye. I find the product just blends a lot easier with my finger, and then I'm just buffing it into the skin with my damp Real Technique sponge, and I'm using a clean side, so the opposite side of where I did the contour. And the blending just helps pat it into the skin and remove any excess product. And because I did such a heavy contour, I want it to be really clean and crisp for the photos. So I'm just going in with a little bit of a lighter concealer just to clean up the contoured area, make it look really sharp. Now I'm going to set everything with MAC translucent setting powder, and again using the damp sponge but using a clean side of it. Now going in with my Real Techniques buffing brush, I'm using the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo just to set the cream contour. So I'm not going in too much product, it's just to set the cream. And just using my finger, I'm using the highlighting shade in that palette, again, just to set everything and to give even more glow to the skin. And I'm just applying it up above my brow where the light naturally hits my face. You can find where the light naturally hits your face just by standing in the window with a mirror and just seeing where you naturally glow. So now the contour and highlight is all done. I'm just going to add a small touch of blush. I don't want anything too heavy because I've done quite a heavy contour. So just going in with a bit of Pinch O Peach from MAC, which is my favorite right now. Now I'm priming my eyes using the MAC 24-Hour Extend Eye Base and going in with Tease from the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. And I'm applying this all over the lid up into my crease. Now going in with an eyeliner brush from Sigma, I'm using Snakebite in the Naked 2 palette. And I'm looking really far back so that I can kind of create a new eye shape. Again, this is a really dramatic look, so I'm trying to do something very different than what I wear on a day-to-day basis. And now I'm just dragging that line down to meet my lash line. And now I'm just using the small end of that Urban Decay brush just to buff out the line, because I'm going to be putting eyeshadow on top of it and we'll add more definition later. So now I'm going in with Busted And I'm just filling in that triangle shape that we've created on the outside, dragging it a little bit into the eye, but avoiding the eyelid. And now, just using my finger, I'm going in with the Pat McGrath Labs Copper 002 from her Phantom 002 collection. I love these products. They're so blendable and just very pigmented. This is the product just on its own. It can be layered over other dark products to even give it more of a pop. And I'm just blending it in with my finger. And now I'm just going back in with Snakebite just to clean up the lash line a bit and re-emphasize the darker shadows. And now I'm just cleaning everything up. This is definitely an eye look where you could do the eye makeup first if you like. I just prefer to do skin first. And so now I'm just cleaning up a little bit of the fallout and making that triangle nice and sharp. Now using the same but clean eyeliner brush from Sigma, I'm going in and drawing a nice bold line on the bottom lash using the same Copper 002. And in the inner corner to make the eyes pop, I'm doing a mix of Virgin and Sin from the Urban Decay Naked palette. I'm just bringing that down into the tear duct and blending it with the copper shade. Now the liner, I find the liner a lot easier on dramatic eyes because you've kind of already created your shape and where to place the liner. So I'm just using the dark shadow as my starting point and dragging it down onto the eye. Now I'm just going in with a bit of mascara from Dior Show. I will be adding false lashes. My go-to lashes are the Demi Wispy from Ardell. I love them for natural looks as well as dramatic looks. And today I'm going to be doing a bold lip with this bold eye as well. I'm using this hot pink shade from Bite Beauty. Normally I would do a lip liner and set the lips properly, but because this is just for photography, I don't need it to last all day. So if you guys want a separate video on lips and how to apply false lashes, comment below and I can do one of those for you guys. And here's just a look at the eye look so far. So now I'm just going to go back in, hide the lash line a bit with some liner, and just clean everything up, give it some more definition. So I'm just using the same eyeshadow shades, same eyeliner brush, just cleaning everything up a bit. And the lips aren't dramatic enough, so I thought I would go in with Cyber, another favorite from MAC, and create kind of an ombre effect on the lips. And that's it, guys. This is my dramatic copper eye makeup. If you have suggestions for videos, please comment below. Follow me on social media. Thanks for watching.